Lesson 4, Video 2. For this particular segment, we're going to talk about two things, learning defined and the aha moment. What is a formal education? Well, it's been said that it is a standardized process. We have degree seekers, we have people that go out looking for certificates. There's all types of formalized structures which allow a person to pursue knowledge that they want. It is typically curriculum driven. In this curriculum, you may be required to take certain classes in order to prove your efficiency and effectiveness in knowing your mastery of the subject. It is structured and organized. You can't do number 2 before you've completed number 1. Unfortunately, many people think of an education as a one-time experience. They go to school, they get a diploma, and they think they're done. Reality, that is the furthest from the truth that you could possibly be. Ryan took an interesting perspective, and he had this particular thought. He was not told he could be something special, but rather he was told he had to avoid being something terrible. Well, that's kind of a terrible thought to say, but what is it that he meant? And what are the implications? As I think about this, when you tell somebody, avoid being something terrible, do you really care? Or do you get that sense? Do you feel that he was being nurtured or being shown or guided in trying to achieve his own potential? I think not. And what about Rodney? Rodney's saying things like, taking the initiative, don't leave questions unanswered, find alternatives, find shortcuts to life's complications. What's the meaning of that? Do you think he's telling us that really it's up to us? We're making choices constantly. We can't expect somebody else to do our work for us. I think that's really his message. And then there's Jason. And he said that he reads extensively across a broad array of topics to acquire knowledge. Why? What would be the purpose? Would it make sense to go ahead and be an absolute authority on a particular topic, but not to develop some of the, let's call them, periphery skills? I think what you get out of this particular session are 3 perspectives that talk about the value of education. That it takes someone who is willing to invest their time and effort in trying to help you develop and achieve your goals. It takes, in the case what we see here from Jason, basically saying that don't just be so narrow focused, but open up the world. Look at the different things, because when we view the world from a different perspective, we might get different solutions. And from Rodney's perspective, basically telling us, it's up to you. Don't expect someone else to do your work. Are there other ways to gain knowledge? Sometimes people that go in and they do different things, maybe they take a different route to work or school. Maybe they take a different job. Maybe they volunteer. But as being in a new environment, you get to see the world from a different perspective. Having different people around you, the stories that they tell, their life experiences that they share. Understand that learning, since it is up to the individual, you have to learn your way. Some people are good readers. Some people are listeners. Some people are hands-on. Doesn't matter what your method is. You just have to discover which way works best for you. So, what is a common denominator and what are the implications? I think it's about you. When we have that aha moment, we're going to be asking ourselves some of those kinds of questions like, What problem am I solving? How is it that my solution is unique? Why would someone want to buy my idea or solution? How would they know about it? And importantly, what do I need to do next?